Well, if you're here today, you feel some kind of connection to Dan. You're either a friend or family or a fan, and you know a lot about what kind of guy he was.
And while we've heard so much about what a great guy, great husband, and great father he was, we did not come here today to tell you more about those things. Yes, those things are all true, but to talk only about them would do a disservice to our friend.
We've all been sad for the past 7 days, but Dan gave all of us 33 years of life, 33 years of living, and 33 years of things to remember and to celebrate. If the roles were reversed and Dan was here today to pay tribute to one of us, he would not be here to be sad. He would be here to celebrate life and to make people around him feel better.
And for the time we knew him, Dan celebrated life every day, and we're here today to help you celebrate who he was. So with that, we're going to enter now the no-cry zone. Oh, it's a yellow paper.
Legal paper.
Man, your handwriting is terrible. Bro.
I know. Can I tell you?
Thank God you're a driver. So, go ahead.
Well, first of all, we're all...
we're not wearing this because we're really proud to have...
Of our own achievements. Mm-hmm. These are Dan's championship rings from 2005, and when he won, he was kind enough to give us one. So this is the only time I'll ever wear these. Really, and actually the only time I'll ever wear white shoes like these too. I thought you'd appreciate that. We were, what's the word, lucky enough?
Well, Dan got hired as a backup driver back in the end of 2002. Dario was on vacation in Scotland with Ashley driving all his Ferraris. Brian didn't want to have anything to do with testing, and
It wasn't me yet.
Brian wasn't there yet.
Oh, that's true.
I have Dario's questionable motorbike skills to thank for bringing me into Dan's life and into the Andretti Green.
It was just the three of us and Michael. And I was under contract to a team, and I couldn't test, so we chose Dan to do it. He did 4,000 miles for us.
Mm-hmm. And then I fell off the bike and...
Yeah, you were trying to be...
Superman,
and Brian got in anyway, but...
Anyway.
When Dan and TK and Dario and I came together, it completed a puzzle for all of us. And it created, I think, for all of us, the most memorable time in racing and the most fun time. And a lot of that was due to, and some of it was at the expense of Mr. Dan Wheldon.
Well, most of it was at the expense of Dan, to be honest.
And by the way, we didn't want him. He was a brother that we didn't ask for. I mean, a guy that looks better than the three of us.
Yeah. Younger.
Hungry for win.
Won more races. Yeah.
Yes. He was the only one of us. He was the only one of us that looked like he belonged in the boy band.
Well, he was bigger than Beckham. Come on.
He was bigger than Beckham. Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun at his expense. Everybody knows what a neat freak Dan was.
Oh, yeah.
At Indianapolis one time, we were getting ready. We were all going to go out together and do a long run together. And Dan's locker, like his closet, was immaculate always.
Well, we have the lockers together, and he made us look like pigs.
Yeah, and he was misfortunate enough to make some comment about how sloppy our lockers were. So we took it upon ourselves to fix his locker for him. We threw everything out. We threw things up on the roof. We threw things everywhere, right before we were going out to run.
And we had to do a long run together, the four of us.
So we were, much like Mike was talking about, we were out there waiting. Where's Dan? Well, it turns out Dan was back in the garage and couldn't actually face driving the car before the locker was put back into its pre-pristine stage.
We blame Brian on that.
And our late friend John Anderson went back there, and I believe it went something like, "Hey, Shag, come on, hurry up." And Dan, at that point, was trying to jump up and pull the suit that somebody had put up on the ceiling off so he could get out there. But
yeah, he said before his locker wasn't done and he couldn't get his suit out of there, he was not going to jump in the car. So we had to actually come back and kind of help him a bit.